The Trans-Catalina Trail is a rugged 38.5-mile trail that runs from the east end of the island starting in Avalon through the interior to the West End Island Loop, ending in a small village town of Two Harbors. Traditionally, this trail is completed starting in Avalon and ending in Two Harbors, but I traveled this trail in reverse order, starting in Two Harbors and finishing my hike in Avalon. Even though it's not technically part of the official TCT trail, I visited Starlight Beach, the most primitive of Catalina beaches that rests on the furthest point west on the island. This brought the grand total of my excursion to just over 50 miles, including exploring some routes off the official trail along the way. As you can tell from the elevation profile map, that on this trail you're either going up or you're going down. There is no in between. It's not uncommon to be at sea level 1 minute, and then 2 to 3 miles later you are 1,700 feet above sea level, and then right back down. So going up, your legs are burning, and going down, your knees are aching. But it's a beautiful and wonderful experience. The boat ride from San Pedro, which is the only port that goes directly to Two Harbors, is about an hour and 15 minutes and is about 26 miles to Two Harbors with a quick stop in Avalon along the way. According to the Conservancy, the island fox is a diminutive relative of the mainland gray fox and is endemic to 6 of the largest California Channel Islands, each with their own distinct subspecies. Parson's Landing is the most primitive campsite on Catalina Island with no running water, but for $20, the Conservancy will deliver a bundle of wood and a couple gallons of water for you to use while you are at Parson's Landing. Tonight's view, not too shabby. It's a beautiful beach. On day 2, I headed out to Starlight Beach from Parson's Landing. Even though Starlight Beach isn't officially on the TCT, it is the furthest beach west on the island, and I wanted to be at the furthest point west that I could get to say that I went from one end of the island to the other, and I was glad I was able to tackle that. Alright, made down to Starlight Beach. It was a nice climb. A lot of ups and downs, nothing like yesterday. A lot more gradual inclines. It's still pretty steep in some parts, but yeah, made it to the furthest point west on the island in terms of beaches, and then the end is right there as well. It's the same photo that's in the Macintosh Catalina photos. I don't know if you've ever seen that one on their background. It's the same spot, so it's kind of cool to see that. After getting back from Starlight Beach, I moved my belongings to spot 1 at Parson's Landing, by far the most secluded and best spot. If you can get that one, I would recommend trying to snag space 1. Day 3 started with a walk on the West End Road back to Two Harbors. It is by far the flattest and easiest to navigate of the whole entire TCT. It's a wide, flat road used for trucks. It's that red section you see there. It has some camps along the way. You can get some nice photos of. You can't go into them. And some nice private beaches you can check out as well. Arriving back at Two Harbors from Parson's Landing this morning. Left early at the crack of dawn. Some weather may be coming in, so I gotta see what my options are once I get to town. I'll keep you posted. After getting some much needed food, I decided to hit the trail running and make my attempt to get to Little Harbor, which is about 5.5 miles on the trail. My steepest climb of the day, not nearly as flat as the West End Road, as you can see here in the blue section on the elevation map. The bison on Catalina Island are not native, but they were brought over for the filming of a Western movie called The Vanishing American in 1925, and they were just left there after production wrapped. 15 bison were originally brought over, and today the Conservancy keeps the island population of bison at about 150. There's a couple of versions why the bison were left after production, ranging from the difficulty just to get them all together, the cost to actually send them back to the mainland, or my favorite version told by staff members at Camp Fox, that they were so poorly behaved on the boat ride over that there was no way that they were going to pay and bring them back over and deal with that all again. Oh wow, that is gorgeous. This is why people love this trail. I can see why. Still no bison. The only campsite, Little Harbor and Shark Harbor, facing west towards Hawaii. All the other campsites are facing east towards the mainland, but looks like it's gonna be a beautiful spot for the night. I'm at spot number 11. I'm looking forward to seeing what it's like. So you'll notice a little harbor to the right of that big center rock, and Shark Harbor is to the left of that rock. The great hike today into Little Harbor from Two Harbors, and then from Parsons before that. Great climbs. No bison yet. This is a bison area, but I haven't come across any. Some bison dung, but no bison as of yet. I have a good feeling though. I'm gonna put that out there in the universe. I'm gonna run across some bison tomorrow on the way to the airport. 2 hours later. Well, I finally saw a bison for the first time on the way to the bathroom. I was walking and it's dark out, can't see anything, and I heard this rustle in the bushes and a snort, and so I panned my headlamp over, and about 10, maybe 15 feet tops away from me was this huge bison, and it was looking right at me. Didn't really care for the light that I shined in its eyes. It was pretty bright. I had it at the highest setting. Needless to say, I took off in the other direction and hoped that it didn't come after me, but it kind of just went in the other direction, moving. But pretty impressive animal, pretty impressive beast, and I was hoping to see one, just not that close and not in the dark, but made it back. All is good, safe. Good morning, day 4, hiking out Little Harbor to Blackjack. Should be about 6 miles to the airport in Sky for some breakfast, a little climb out. No more buffalo sighting last night. That was crazy. I was thinking about that pretty much the whole night. But It's cool. Then to Mount Orizaba and then Blackjack campground. So looking forward to a good day. Nice cloud coverage, so it is perfect for hiking. There's the big fella right there. Making all that racket last night. Scared me. But he's just chilling now, doing his thing. It's a pretty good sized animal. Out here at Little Harbor on my way to the airport in Skyhead and Blackjack and Mount Orizaba. Alright, made it to Blackjack at about 1 o'clock on the dot, a little bit after 1:02. No other bison sighting. A few other groups of hikers, but that's about it. Leaving Blackjack campground on my way to Avalon. A little sprinkle last night, actually a lot of rain last night. More than I was expecting, more than they said, but that's the island weather for you. All is good though. Hopefully I'll make Avalon by early afternoon and catch the boat at 6, but not before having some good food. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have, but it's gonna be delicious. That's a cool little bench there in the middle of nowhere. Made from, I guess, old Catalina signs, Trans-Catalina trail signs. So that's pretty cool. I've seen it in a couple other videos. It's cool to come across it in person. Okay, I made it to the Hermit Gulch Trail, which is the downhill portion to Avalon. So I am hitting the home stretch. Arriving here to Hermit Gulch Campground. I won't be staying here, but I will be passing through on my way to Avalon to get to the trailhead. So stop, put my backpack down for a minute, rearrange some things, and then set that last mile into town. Goodbye, Avalon. Goodbye, Catalina. Thanks for the memories. Good time.